Hey, what's up everybody? This is Big Mike. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be playing some Assassin's Creed 3 today. You know, this is the start of a new series. I'm going to try to do a full walkthrough of this game. If you found this video, let me know how you found it, how you like it. We'll go from there. Alright, well, let's get started then.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
Alright, welcome back. So this is actually the 5th game in the Assassin's Creed series. We had the first one which followed it, Altair, and then the next, I think it was like 3 or 4 of them followed Ezio in different time periods. The graphics in this game just look amazing so far.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Alright, so let's see what else is in this room. I know you have to go down further to activate the next cutscene, but I just like to look at all the graphics and see how everything, all the controllers move and everything, but let's get back to it.
I think we're here.
I'm gonna try not to talk through the cutscenes and everything. Some of the in-game dialogue, you know, that's kind of harder to do, just because I know a lot of you guys are here to watch the game and see the story and not just listen to me.
You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
So this is like at the beginning of all the Assassin's Creed games. It's just a tutorial on how to all the controls work and everything.
Okay, Desmond, let's practice climbing on these objects.
So I've actually played all the installments in this series, and you know, I liked the Ezio story a little better than the Altair story, just because it was a little more in depth. Controls were a little better, things like that. Curious to know how many of you guys have actually played all the series or any of the other Assassin's Creed games that are out there right now. Now I know this is going to be a long series. These games are usually pretty long. I'm going to try to upload them on a steady pace.
That's a constraint.
Maybe
these are optional
2-3
objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
The way I'm recording this, I'm actually doing live commentary. This is a blind playthrough, and it's kind of doing it, playing about an hour or 2 at a time.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Upload it for you. Oh, take that, bitch. I wonder if you could actually jump and grab onto those windows or anything, but probably not. So controls so far in this game feel pretty fluid, pretty much like all the other Assassin's Creed games. But we'll see what the story brings us. Looks like we're about to get started
Synchronization
here.
levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Just always thought that was pretty cool, the way they build the worlds and everything seems to flow in piece by piece. I always like that in these games.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
I like the way he just shoved his invitation in his hat and gave it to him. Told him, leave me alone.
To kindly find your seat.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks he's
We have the Eagle Vision again in this game. Help us locate everybody.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
both against rogues and for
I already have.
For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mole has sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
This just
As the
happened.
wench is very active and industrious,
My apologies. So sorry.
the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found...
Sit down.
No lazy
I'll
dog.
be trying to be getting
When I
up
took
in
him
my
the time
way.
before, I told him what would come to if he did not
Here
keep
we
his
are
hand.
with funky camera angles.
Without reprieve. I may venture to book you.
Hey, that's one thing that hasn't changed since the first Assassin's Creed. You know, they try to give you control of the camera, but sometimes it just gets in the way.
Betty has brought more goods into our lock here than any five of the game.
Guess all these people are just really into display or getting it on together. Do you even notice that I'm climbing in front of them?
A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine. Was Tis woman that seduces.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a lock. This looks like a new feature. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. That would have been so bad for him if he would have fell. But of course they probably just want to scare us. Make us think that we're gonna fall. And again. That one was close. He lost grip on one hand.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Oh, right in the back. Is this kid gonna scream? Guess we better get out of here before they find the body. Realize he's dead. It's crazy the way they just walked up behind him and stabbed him in the back.
That man there! Seize him! A man was killed!
Oh shit, they just tackled his ass. He was just walking and minding his own business. Kinda like I'm doing. Let's walk behind these people. Really? Come on, get out of my way. There you go.
Order! We must have order!
It does keep a smart ship.
It happened right in that
Well, he's just kind of standing around, looking to see, trying to see what happened. Yeah, there's a killer.
Imbecile! Peace, friends, there is no danger!
What's he running from?
Where are you going?
He ain't going anywhere now. I know the main protagonist in this game is actually Connor. I'm not sure how he's linked to our character now, Hatham. Look at that, the world's still building outside. But I guess we'll find out.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Alright, I think that's probably going to do it for this first video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.